So this is the best way to grind your garlic. You know, back in the days, this is what our grandmother, our great grandmother used to use. And I'm so happy that Priya have this here, that we can use it. So we're gonna grind our garlic fresh. And I cut up the pepper, but I'm gonna throw it in here and we're gonna grind it. And they have the substitution for this now as the mortar and pestle.
So that's the one you pound, right? Yeah.
So pretty much they, you know, you put pressure and it's in the hand movement. It's a pull and you put pressure. As you see, it's starting to grind. You want to try it, Priya?
I do. I want to try.
Just get a piece of garlic. Look at you.
Yeah. Like a whole expert here. Yeah. I can smell this. Yeah.
This makes the best coconut choker.
So that's one of the things. So there are two things I love to learn how to do. Coconut choker, which is such a delicacy. Pakora. I had pakora for the first time in the 2020 election. When we go out to campaign, villagers cook for you. And you go to somebody's house and you eat. And I had the best pakora in Region 3. Well, the first time, but it remains the best.
So there is so many different versions of pakora. What kind did you have?
So good. Exactly. What's pakora, right? So pakora is like a pulauri, but with vegetables in it. So it was crispy and nice. But what you got was, what I was thinking is it has everything. It has vegetables, it has protein from the peas, and it has carbs from the flour. And then it has fats from frying. So I thought this was like a whole meal. But it was nice and crispy, and I could taste like you could crunch into it. It wasn't soggy. I've had after then, but it was almost every time soggy.
Soggy.
Yeah, this one was the best one. Comrade Lionel's wife from Region 3 did it for me.
So what I'm thinking, she didn't use flour in hers. You can use this peas alone.
Which would actually be better.
Yes, the peas alone. Yeah, so you know, if you're in a diet, it's better to use the peas. It'll be low carb. And it's more crispy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. This is good here. So how much roti you guys want?
4. Like a perfect thing for like 4.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's
so do you want to do this or?
No, I want you to show me exactly how to do it. And was it? So for 4, what would it be? How many?
Maybe 3 cups of flour.
So we have cups.
Measuring cups, yeah.
3 measuring cups. Flour for 4 roti, right?
Yeah. And then again, that depends on the size, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe we could get like 5 depending on how big we make it. Or
yeah.
I remember the first time I'm making roti, I asked my mommy, how much cup of flour? And she was like, a handful. No, I said, you handful and me handful is 2 different handfuls. Yeah.
This one.
Oh, okay.
Don't follow any recipe. So she follow no recipe.
Like, she's right though. That's how we do it. Yeah, so I'm gonna sprinkle and tell her. It's
so,
like half a teaspoon. Half a teaspoon. Yeah. This is my measuring.
Baking powder, right?
Yes. So some people put salt and sugar in their roti. I personally do not. You just want to make sure the baking powder is mixed in well here. You need some lukewarm water.
Lukewarm, I have that.
Never cold water. Lukewarm,
like how much? In a measuring cup?
Yes.
Like
so maybe about 1.5 cups or 2 cups. So another thing with flour, everybody flour observe liquid differently.
So this is 1 cup.
Okay, go ahead.
Of lukewarm.
So what I do, especially for the younger girls who are learning to cook, when you dump all the water in, sometimes it's too much. If I tell you in my recipe it's 2 cups, and again, like I said, the temperature may affect the way the flour absorbs the water, and every flour texture is different, you might overwhelm yourself. So I always say gradually add water to the consistency that you're looking for.
I just dumped.
Yes. So this is I usually do this part of it, gather some up like this, and this is the consistency I'm looking for. It's not sticky, but it's very soft still. And then I would set it to the side, and then I'll add some more water to bring this. So you don't get overwhelmed with all the water in the bowl one time, and then it get too sticky on you.
And it's lukewarm.
Yes,
water.
and then you know, when you get too sticky, you gotta add more flour. Then the balance, the baking powder to the flour ratio, it's not balanced. You can add more. Go.
I learned from just now. Don't dump.
Chef Reagan for them. So what we just went in there with about 2 cups of water.
Yeah. So like how y'all are here, who's with the kids?
Their grandma.
Oh.
And my son is old enough.
Your mom?
Yeah. So we need a little bit more. Good. So we use about 2 cups and 2 and 1 tablespoon or so. So now I'm gonna add it back to the bowl. Can I get a little bit of oil?
Yeah. What kind? So we have olive oil.
Yeah, olive oil is fine.
And we have coconut oil.
Anyone, it doesn't matter.
How much?
I'll take it in a sec. About maybe about a teaspoon or so.
Teaspoon, not tablespoon.
I'll throw it. I'll tell you. I'll just throw it. You don't have to worry out a measure. Yeah.
Like I actually measure these things. Yeah. No, I measure. Yeah.
So back in the days, when you make roti with your grandma or great grandma, they must say if the bowl not clean, you're not doing a good job at it. But I don't believe that. I'm the new generation. Your bowl don't have to be clean and shiny.
Oh, you mean like get all the flour?
Yes, get all the flour. So you see, I'm kneading. It's not too sticky.
Yeah.
This is the consistency you're looking for. And you do not want to add too much flour at this point. If it's too sticky, you just a sprinkle. And this is the important step right now. You gotta knead your flour. So I will take it out, and then we'll put a little bit of oil on top. And we're gonna use the counter.
So what's your favorite meal?
Mine? Oh, it's olive. I like chicken curry, beef curry.
Basic.
Yeah.
I could cook chicken curry. Really.
Well,
Like even I know that.
the curry,
Yeah.
the flavor, they're all different.
Yeah. No, that's the thing. So I was telling you pakora, and the other thing that I think I might end up dying without ever eating again is pachowni.
What, pachowni?
Yeah.
So my mother or my aunts, I wouldn't trust everybody to do pachowni for me.
And I
it's-
agree because
Yeah.
of the cleaning process.
Right. So
Yes.
yeah, I think that's.
So you see,
probably-
Priya, it's not sticking anymore.
Yeah.
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 So do you have a KitchenAid mixer?
No.
Okay, you should invest in one. So I'm just bringing the dough to a nice smooth dough ball here,
Yeah.
and we're gonna rest it for about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You're gonna see this dough is gonna relax. You see how firm it is right now? It's just gonna relax and spread out. That is a great indication that it's ready for the oiling. So I just turn this down. Or you can, take a damp piece of paper towel. You don't want air to get to this because it's gonna get crusty.
Oh.
But I just use the bowl and turn it down.
Yeah.
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 So you're not going to the school.
Yeah. Okay. I think so. What else might we need so we could
I don't think anything else.
Don't say you could just sit there.
Oh, okay. I don't think anything else.
You're gonna plan there.
Okay. So we have our pumpkin sliced up here, and it's like a slice of pumpkin We're using some whole jeera or cumin, some shallot. We have our garlic paste that you guys saw we grind on the masala brick. So it's pretty much the pepper and the garlic. We got some brown sugar. And in the bowl here, I have some chicken bouillon, all-purpose seasoning, oregano, and I can't remember. Let me see.
that was it.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
And then we have an onion chopped up, and we're using some ground jeera along with some green seasoning.
This is pepper, shallot, ginger, onion. I don't know, they have pictures. They don't really, I can't read the thing. But you could grow this in your garden and pick it fresh, like thyme and stuff.
Our oil is in the pot, and it's heating up. From time to time, you guys are gonna hear me throwing in my Guyanese.
No, throw in, because that's
Because that's what I'm known for. Like,
Yeah.
I speak a lot of Guyanese.
So you have a lot of Guyanese following.
Yes, a big Guyanese follower.
So just a quick thing, guys. Ash is popular because of cooking with Ash, but I've known her husband since we were teenagers. He's from Cotton Tree Presbyterian and I'm from Burns Memorial Presbyterian. We actually camped together. And although Ash is Muslim and a practicing Muslim, she's gone to the Presbyterian church camps also.
Yes.
So,
Yes, I went to Goshen. Yeah, and I used to go to their youth group every Sunday with Vero and Marky. Do you guys know them?
Yeah,
Yes,
of course.
Yes.
And Winston Bisnot,
Yes,
and so
yes.
and because the youth groups were, while they were Presbyterian based, they were not exclusive.
That's
The
true.
Presbyterian young people was young people from the village.
And that's, I always tell my followers, that is the beauty about growing up in Guyana. You experience all the religion, all the culture, everybody celebrates each other. We don't, discriminate against each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I always say that the more we understand about each other, the less likely we are to be angry about something.
True.
Or
True.
ignorant about something, because it's those kinds of misunderstandings that cause conflict.
Definitely.
But cooking could bring everybody together.
Yes,
so.
that's true. So, as you all know, I'm famous. My famous line is, put plenty jeera in the food, you go keep the man. So that's what we're doing here today.
Oh yeah, they used to say that thing, jeera, you could jeera somebody.
Yes, it's a Guyanese slang. Yeah, jeera the man. So today we're going in the oil. We have some whole jeera. And this is gonna like flavor the oil, bring fragrance to the food. And we're parching it a little bit. And whoever follow me, you guys know, everything I jeera.
Yeah. So, that's when we were looking for TSA, because it wasn't very obvious on the shelf. I was like, but you use jeera
Jeera a lot,
Yeah,
yes.
for dal and all these things. So, yeah.
Is it a good flavor?
Yeah.
So we're letting it like parch a little bit.
Yeah.
And become, fragrant.
Let me write that down.
But not burn, parch.
yeah.
So now we're gonna go in with our onion. So you want to fry your onion a little bit so you release that fragrance in the pot and it becomes translucent. That's when you know you can add any protein or anything else and saute this a little bit. You don't want to burn your garlic, okay? That's when your food will start taste bitter. Yes. So we're gonna go ahead and add the pumpkin.
If you want to know why we're doing pumpkin, because pumpkin is one of my husband's loves. I don't know why. But it'll become mine after today because Ash is cooking it. Yeah. This is supposed to be very, very healthy.
Yes.
Pumpkin.
And now we're gonna go in with our dry herbs and spice.
Yeah, that's already looking really nice and smelling really good.
So we're gonna go in with our ground jeera
Herbs and spices.
and about a teaspoon of it. And when this is finished, I usually top it off with a little bit on top. And you can grab the sugar and we'll toss it in.
Yeah.
So a lot of people do not add sugar to their pumpkin because if you cook this down, and let it catch a little bit. The natural flavor should give you that little sweetness, but I feel like the sugar just elevates this. In my opinion, I love little sugar. Grandmother, mother, everybody put sugar, so we put sugar, okay?
Yeah. So this smells really good.
So go ahead.
How many? How
And
much?
I'll
Like
tell
a
you when it's just throw all. Yes. So we have about 3 tablespoons of sugar here. Brown sugar we're using. You can use the white sugar too, the caster sugar. But you know, brown sugar is better. And now we're gonna drop the heat, cover this, and the pumpkin is gonna release its own water and juice and fry down. Low and slow. So as you can see, we didn't add any salt here because the dry powder season that we add, the bouillon and stuff, I have salt. So when the pumpkin cooks down, that's when we're gonna taste it, and if it need a little bit of salt, we'll put it. Do not add salt from before because if you add now, it might be too salty. So you gotta taste your food. I taste and cook.
Did you ever see Zara Nagar? She's hilarious. I'll show you her just now using the phone.
Okay. Oh,
I
is
go.
she that Indian?
Is she the Indian?
Yes,
She's the Indian
yes,
lady. And she
yes.
goes, "What you asking me? How much? How much? Put, use
put."
your head. Put."
Actually, we forget our green seasoning, okay?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna add about a tablespoon. We're busy caught up, but it's not too late to add. So we have a saying, add until your ancestors tell you to stop adding, okay?
I prefer to measure, but yeah. But I don't think you could go wrong with seasoning. And you're
No.
doing the shallot afterwards.
After, yes. So shallot generally is a garnish. It's not supposed to be,
Oh.
yes,
Yeah.
it lose all its flavor if you add it directly, yes. So it's more of a garnish.
So,
So let's check on our roti, see what's going on. And she's relaxing really nice. So we're gonna oil it out. For my roti recipe, when I did this, everyone loved it because I bypass a whole step and I make it simpler and easier. And let me tell you, this young generation loves simple steps, and that's where I come in. So what I usually do, I roll this entire roti dough out, then I oil it, I put some flour, and I portion it out. So let's do that. Instead of, you know, the classic making one dough ball at a time, loya, and roll it out, then oil it, we're doing one big roll. So you want to flour your surface so this doesn't stick.
so if you want to know why we're using a surface, it's because we don't have a roti board.
Somebody please buy for your roti
We
board.
don't have a roti board, so we have to use the counter, but it's clean.
But we clean our counter, and I prefer, honestly speaking, using my counter. It's way easier to make roti rather than all the fancy gadget. And our grandmother, great grandmother used to use the shelf. Then I say shelf
Yeah.
bag, yes. Now, I'm gonna add some oil. Maybe about 2 tablespoons here. And I'm doing some indentation. So this goes in really good and it creates pockets. So that's how you're gonna get that nice flakiness.
Yeah.
We're gonna sprinkle some dry flour. And again, this is what creates the layer. To get that nice flaky roti.
Yeah, so why did I ask Ash to do roti and pumpkin? Because while I learned to cook during COVID, because I had to, we couldn't get help coming in because, you know, we couldn't mix, we didn't have vaccines, and we were very frightened about the whole issue. And my husband said he'd help me to cook, and he knew to cook everything because he lived alone and he's an army man. Turns out he didn't help do anything, and every time I tried roti, it was horrible, like horrible. So we couldn't eat it. So that's the roti.
So let's hope we fix that today.
Yeah, we learned to do roti
So we're gonna
today.
start, like if you're rolling salara, you
Yeah.
make one big roll. It don't have to be perfect. But you see you're pulling,
Yeah.
yeah, and you're going. So we got one big log here.
Yeah.
So depending on the size you want, you're gonna cut it to that size. So Priya says she wants 4 roti, but it look like I will get more than 4 today.
3. So it's like a finger length, a little bit more than a finger length. Roll.
You want us to make it 4 roti?
No, you could go ahead.
Let's make it 4 roti. Let's keep it at 4. So you just roll and you tuck it in like if you're gonna,
Right.
yes, your normal dough loya you're making. And I usually put a little bit of oil. And this is gonna keep it nice and soft. 4 roti.
Yeah, exactly 4.
So now we gotta rest this for about 10 minutes so this roti can relax and it's gonna be easier to roll out. If you start rolling your roti and you see your roti is pulling back and giving you a hard time, that means the roti not relaxed enough. You vex. You back up your mouth. We're gonna cover this and let it rest for about 10 minutes. But another step too. At this point here, after the roti is relaxed, and you wanna wrap it in cling wrap or plastic wrap, and you can freeze them. Freeze the dough, and whenever you want roti, you take it out the night before, put it in your fridge, and the next day you just roll it out and cook. So that is an option too.
Oh, this is looking really good. Like I would like pumpkin after this. Yeah. Yeah. So if you're wondering why looks brand new, it's because it is brand new. The girls, Anita just uses a frying pan to cook your roti, so you don't have to have a tawa. You could have a frying pan.
Yeah.
Yeah, or a flat kind of pot. But this is also easy to get.
Yeah.
Plenty stores. This looks really good.
It's a nice pumpkin. It's melting nice.
So the roti mix is, because I tried that too.
Mhm.
I tried flour and baking powder, and it was horrible.
Not
and then I
with the
tried
roti
mix,
mix. Okay.
and that was also horrible. So yeah, I think it's just my roti making skills.
It's the technique behind it. You gotta keep practicing. So where I live, it's country. So a lot of people love it when I cook outside because they get to see like it's a lush, lot of greenery.
Yeah.
I'm surrounded by a lot of trees.
Yeah, and this got dried down.
Yes. Or if you want little, but I feel like it's like little
Dried
long,
down
yeah,
because
dried
it's
down.
moist
Yeah.
already. So
I like it dry down. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't really leave any liquid. I let it fry down. We'll turn up the heat with it.
is this one.
This one, yeah.
So I can do this next week for you. See, I'm a good wife.
Say thank
Say
you.
these things. You might as well say these things yourself. Yeah.
Salt.
Right. Yeah, right there.
Just a sprinkle.
Yeah. And he said because we had put the bouillon.
Yeah, the bouillon. Then
And
we
the
put
seasoning.
yes, the all-purpose seasoning, half salt.
Yeah.
If you can find cilantro when you're doing it, or shadabeni, just add a little bit. It does like enhance.
So we
the
did
flavor.
find it.
No, like the fresh one, not the dry powder. Oh,
So I don't know if we grow that here.
yes, yes. A lot of Guyanese use it. So this is finished. We're gonna just finish it up with garnish, some shallot, and a little bit of jeera. Sprinkle it off, and that's it. Pumpkin is finished.
I think we could have put like a drop more of the pepper.
You want more pepper?
A little bit,
Okay.
yeah. Because the one I
So
tasted.
turn it on, back on.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So anytime I do a new recipe, I do it 3 times. When people try it, they have great results. And if they run into any problems and they message me, I can able to fix it.
Yeah.
Tell them where they went wrong.
So you have that interaction going on your program.
Yes. So I would do, back in the days, I used to do live like twice a week where I'll physically have everybody watch me on the
Right.
live, cook, entertain, dance, everything on the live. So, that build me. Like, you know, a lot of people would share it out.
Watch.
People come for that interaction. People love to interact with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is finished. I don't know if you want to taste it. The salt is good for you.
Yeah, let me do that. Oh.
See what's going on. It's almost there. Careful.
You want to sample it?
So
No.
Priya had us add more pepper.
Hold on, I'll tell you.
Watch your hand before you get burned.
Is it good? Good.
You know,
It says it's good.
You know, pepper. Salt.
Really good.
Okay.
Yeah, really good.
Pumpkin is a pass. So we're gonna check on our roti. If our dough is ready, and it's nice and relaxed here, so we're gonna start making it. Can you turn on the towel for me, the stove? And I need a roti turner. Okay, there's one there. So I sprinkle a little bit of flour so this doesn't stick. And I'm short, so I'm tippy-toeing here. And we're gonna.
Do you remember how you say you could cook roti and you know to cook everything?
We'll have to see if you can roll a wrong roti.
Why is it? I spinning it there.
He's showing his skill. Like
Yeah.
I was flipping, he's just going.
Right.
Yeah.
It's skill, you know. So we're turning out.
So Priya, you can have him roll the roti out for you when you're making.
Or you could just honor your promise and cook roti. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is it that? Or I gotta do it.
Go a little bit more. So I add some olive oil to the bowl. We're gonna oil the roti with this. So this is how I test my tawa, if you're ready for roti, with my fingers.
It's hot?
A little bit, yeah. It's gonna ready soon. You have a brush? Okay, he passed. You roti wrong. Can move on to the other one. You can cook quickly.
Like this?
Yes. Yes, but sprinkle some flour.
No, let him perfect it.
So we're gonna start cooking the roti, and I usually oil the tawa. This is a new tawa, so I pray this roti in a stick.
We could always do it in the frying pan.
So you know this is ready to flip over, turn over when you see the bubbles start to form. So you're gonna flip. You can use your roti turner, and you can flip it. And we're gonna oil it.
But you gotta get his face. Do you have like non-Indian people following you?
Yes, I have like all the white teachers from my daughter's school and stuff like that. So I would make lunch for the whole staff and stuff like that,
That's
and
really
take it
nice,
over.
yeah.
Like the nurse, fire station, you know.
Yeah. Like a whole community thing.
Yes. Be generous when you oil in the roti. It makes it stay softer.
Okay.
So you guys like your roti with little brown bits on it, or more on a lighter, whiter color?
Flaky would be the main thing. Like that'd be fine. That looks like
Okay.
a roti I'm accustomed to, yeah.
So our roti is swell. I'll be ready for married.
And it's wrong the nice.
Yeah. Well, thanks to your husband. Bring the bowl over here for me, so I'll put it right
So
here.
we could clap it. She clapping, right?
Yes,
Yeah, she
yes.
clapping.
I don't do mug or bowl.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Ready? Nope. when you clap it, you release all the layers in the roti, as you
Yeah.
can see.
Yeah. We could do the pan after this one.
Okay.
Did you oil back?
No,
You
it
don't
should
have
be
to.
fine. It should be fine. Hot roti with butter.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think? You need the salt and the sugar in the roti? Because I didn't add any to it.
You need to sugar in your roti.
No, or no salt. 'Cause
Do you usually?
some people do.
You put
yes.
salt and sugar in your roti?
Well, not roti, you put sugar in there.
And there, yeah, yeah.
No, this tastes fine, like a roti. You put salt and sugar in your roti?
Oh, okay, you put salt. Oh, your mom.
A little
okay.
bit.
That's what I'm saying. Some people add salt, some don't, and sugar. But I feel like the oil, or if you use butter or ghee, you know, it has enough salt as it is already.
There's also boju underneath, which it might have
Yep. Who wanna clap? You wanna clap? We gotta get Priya for clap too. Rub your hand, be prepared.
Drop it, pick it up.
Drop, yeah, just do however you're comfortable.
It's hot oil on that roti, dude.
But make sure when you're clapping, it's fold, and so you're releasing. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Boom, there's it.
This is releasing the layers, according
yes.
to Ash.
Or if you don't want to do that, you can put it in a bowl and shake it, or in a mug. But I feel like it's not roti without not clapping it. That's perfect there, Priya. So Priya, release all the layers.
You can get a roti shop.
Yeah.
So you want to cover this so air don't get it and it gets like dry. Yes.
Oh.
Or you could wrap it in a towel
For
and
how until ready to eat?
or if you're not gonna eat it right away, have a bowl with cover and securely. This is how a lot of people roti get dry and hard sitting in the air, you know. How are your hands? Good?
Yeah.
She ready for mac roti, man.
Because it's hot oil, so that's why it's red.
So you know there's different ways of preparing oil roti too. Instead of using oil, you can use all ghee. That is more flavorful, tastier, richer, softer, but the calories with the ghee, it's like, you know, so if you're in a, that is occasionally you can indulge.
You mean every time you used oil, we can replace it with ghee?
You can replace it with ghee.
Yeah.
And
Go Marley, clap.
I feel like he just perfect the slapping.
Yeah, I think you could do this. I think you didn't because you're afraid I asked for it. So you know those people who don't do something because then they're terrified you make them do it?
Correct. Yeah.
Now you know he could do it.
Now we
You
know.
on video?
She'll pull this video up.
Yeah, and then let's cover it back.
So we switch the tawa out and we're using a pan. If you're in a country that you don't have access to a tawa, we're showing you that there is option. You still can have roti by using your pan to do it, a frying pan.
Ready?
Not as yet. You gotta heat up a little bit.
So like what have you done that had the most hits?
My viral recipe is roti.
Roti? Really? Yeah.
My most popular video on YouTube. Yeah, drop it.
So roti and then what?
Fudge.
Fudge! Like brown sugar fudge?
Brown sugar fudge.
Brown sugar, like pera. Yeah.
Well, I have pera, but fudge, the thick square fudge.
Uh-huh.
Yes, yes. And then the powder milk fudge, then pera.
I like powder milk, but pera.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So you don't like the classic square powder milk fudge?
No.
No? So yes, this is the pan roti that we're doing, not the tower roti. Same process, you would oil it, let it cook, and then flip. But if you ask me, I love the tower better.
Yeah. So you know, you still keep in touch with these, right? The music, I mean, you stay in touch with this music.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh
Like
yeah,
all
yeah.
Guyanese music.
Yeah, you can press it because it's in the pan, but usually, you know, on the tower it get cooked. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, flip it back. Let's see. It takes, honestly speaking, it takes longer in the pan than on the tower. I think we're good there. Yeah. Perfect. So there, we finished the process of making 4 delicious roti. Back in the days when my mom would clap roti, we
Yeah,
would sit
I know
around
that
and wait
story.
for this little crumb to eat.
And eat it, right? Yeah. So let me do this. So I think your hand get you get a big hand because you wash your hand.
Go ahead, yes. I hear you don't have to lie. Be brutally honest. I take criticism
sit.
well. Are you guys eating? You guys sit. I'm good. I'll supervise and watch how you mouth.
And then go with your roti. Sit, Sheens. So this is delicious. It's really good. If I throw, you could eat this, right?
Not too spicy.
No, actually at all.
The pepper probably more of a flavor pepper. Yes. Because
But I'm
when
saying-
she said 4 were peppermint, nearly got black out because the ones I use, they're spicy. So I'm like,
But like chicken breast cubes in this would be perfect because then you have the veggie
yes,
protein.
yes. Shrimp.
No, this is really good.